Same thing with mufflers. In California, we've got, and it can definitely be said that these things need to be, air needs to be cleaned, EPA standards, etc., blah, blah, blah. So basically the layman, everyone that drives, that doesn't have a chauffeur, has to pay lots of money and, get fancy gizmos in their car and whatnot, and the government, our local, pays tons of money to, cash out trashed up vehicles. But then let's, do some pros and cons on that. I mean, people are without vehicles. Poor, you can't afford to go get a new vehicle. You can't afford to get a loan or a down payment on a car, and now you can't make it to work. You weren't, the people can say responsibility, this, that, the other thing, well, sure, use your other money too in times of need. The physical reality is that people need to get to work, and you can't always get a bike. And I know avid bike riders that spend $3,000 or more on a bicycle. Well, I got to tell you, I mean, I've bought in cars for $250 that drove to the East Coast and back numerous times. I mean, so I don't know how efficient that would be, but then the ecological damage that the car did, leaking and trashing and the manufacture of it, etc., and the 2-ton carnage, as someone's put it recently to me. Of course, that was their problem. They don't happen to know that I'm barefoot pretty much, and don't even ride a bike. I walk everywhere. I'm a person of the earth. It's not about me though. Anyway, so they, the fucking cars, you need them. And if you need them, then you need them, and it's not a luxury, and it's not an option to go spend a lot of money that you don't have in an economy that doesn't exist. And, to go after people that drive SUVs, they're, have every right to buy any kind of vehicle that's efficient. An SUV is a very efficient vehicle. It's not a bad thing. It's an efficient thing. If certain people choose to buy an inefficient vehicle, that's their business. Then, if you choose to hassle, or victimize people, then I guess that's your business, more power to both groups. But know that, an SUV for a 6-foot-tall person is just correct to lay down in when you're camping, driving with your 2 dogs, raft, canoe, all-terrain vehicle, and or even the traditional soccer mom that wants to put 4 or 5 kids in there with seat belts, and all the supplies and the family dog and the picnic. Yes, it's a very efficient vehicle. You fit your whole family and stuff into these little teeny, compact car and get smashed up on the freeway. Do you put your family's safety over finances? That's what most people do. Yesteryear's car was made out of solid steel. Nowadays, car is made out of plastic, but it's eco-friendly. To who? So is your body when it decomposes. But do you know that you also, on that note, aren't even allowed to be buried? In America, you can't bury yourself in ground. You can't decompose. Now, if you happen to be a member of a commune, say one of the bigger ones I won't get into, then you have your own corner, and you're allowed to do these things and practice your religious beliefs and or decent burial in behalf of your culture. But nope, probably not you, whoever's listening to this. You're going to be in cement. You're not going to be even by God-given rights or earth rights or whatever it is that you believe in. If you believe in your body and a scientific piece of meat, however it is you conceive yourself, you're going to be kept forever. You're never going to decompose if our American society has its rights that have already imposed upon you when you sign your Social Security number.